Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
How are the headphones off, like halfway on? I didn't realize that it was turning to warning.
I mean, it's noon, so.
Yeah.
Alright, welcome back.
To invade Empire territory.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was a weird transaction. I was like, are we gonna get any more?
Yeah, that was a very short one.
Yeah. Hi. Right. Fun fact, when I did the first Ash, I actually had recruited Ash in my run. And when I had that chapter, somebody else had killed him, and I didn't know that you could actually recruit him. Like, no! Divine Pulse! And I went back to an old save state, because I was like, no, we're doing this again.
Trying to see if I can find what her age is. It's not really mentioning it, though.
I want to say probably 30, 40s. I don't think they really mentioned it, but she knew his mother, so that already gives you at least like a 20 age years.
Okay.
And they're already in their 20s, so actually she's probably in her 40s since this is time skip. Empire's territory.
You got it, Teach.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphne houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take
Go Nardell!
to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
I like his name.
Are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
Yeah, totally.
We'll
Trust.
ensure our success.
I know you will. If we
Trying
can
to
win this
think.
fight,
What's probably the
our
most
goal will be to topple any
normal
Imperial
name
capital.
in this
I said
game?
before that
Like,
my plan was to meddle
I'm not Hilda. Okay, maybe not Hilda. Actually, for other veterans of Fire Emblem, Hilda is also a name of like a hella evil woman in a different game.
Maybe Bernadette? Or Bernadetta? Is it Bernadetta? Like, is her...
Okay, Felix. Felix is the most common name, I think, out there.
Is it?
Felix? Yeah. Is it not?
Like, the only Felix that I know is Felix the cat.
I mean... Isn't PewDiePie's name Felix?
It feels so good just to let it out.
It is so much fun just sing with others.
Raphael is
yeah.
not super common,
Okay, it hella is common in other areas. Maybe not so much here in like English speaking.
but yeah.
Hilda. I don't know what your motivation is
Professor,
at.
I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield?
Because you're the best!
You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were
Right,
defending-
I got hurt protecting Hilda. Right. Being honest here.
Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
Even though, Hilda, I've seen you in other routes. I know what you're willing to do.
I don't know if I've told you that, I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice.
Hilda, I don't think
He's
you have a
basically
choice in
perfect.
protect Violet.
Before Claude turned
I
on,
can make you
people
go
were
over.
becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way.
Yeesh.
She never shuts up about that kind of thing.
Oh, let's talk about her brother. And you
My
don't see
parents
him.
have high expectations for my brother.
It was very
Kill three
sad.
hopes.
Always.
Then he's great.
No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me.
I mean,
That's what I've done my whole life.
you could solo maps, Hilda. Really. Like, if we actually tried and we're like, we didn't bother sharing XP, you could solo the map.
idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean.
Violet would just be there, mainly because, you know, for story reasons and just, you know, refill your convoy, and that's really it.
Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So, Don't expect anything of me, please.
Gotcha.
That
I'll
way,
expect
I
everything.
can't disappoint you. You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends.
Oh, I've seen some
Just
comics
don't
of
wanna
her
let you
like,
down.
basically practically die, and you're like, huh, I never thought I would end this way. And I'm like,
Oh, heart.
Oh, okay.
More stuff.
What's up?
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately.
Oh, this is a good
I
one.
was gonna keep going with or without
Well,
you.
it's one of those like
You're the one
supports
doing
that
the work
actually
out there.
slightly changes
It's
depending
real
on
impressive
what
how
route
you
you've done.
Focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over.
Oh,
I
look at
just don't want you to
Raphael.
wear yourself out.
When Raphael's being rational. Oh.
And Raphael's
Take a break
a
when
fairly
you can.
rational man.
Even
Yeah.
when
Oh,
you're
some-
feeling
He just
yeah.
likes
it can
food.
suddenly hit you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might
Ouch!
take advantage of you?
Oh, she's
Your mom keeps
actually
asking
calling
you
it
to do
correctly.
things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna. What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it. The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of
Also
everyone else.
wars, even more
That's real
so.
noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons.
Also, and even talk about rebellion, and
I'm
don't
gonna
bring
keep
it up to
trying to do
anybody
my
else.
best.
Gotcha?
Now-
We're good.
I'm gonna do it for you. My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too.
Aw.
I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life
I just
means
wish
I gotta
less
work
was
even
supports
harder.
about food, but
What do you
like
think?
solid character overall.
Solid growth.
Really?
Solid
I wasn't
growth
expecting you to
and
say
like
that. You're gonna make me blush.
healthiest, the healthiest
working hard
mentally
together.
out of everybody.
At
We'll
least
always
until
push
this
on
war's
that.
over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing
It could
to
probably be a
worry
tier
about,
list of
Professor.
people making up like
I've
who's
been
got the
training
bigger
nonstop.
trauma.
I got your back, no matter what.
Yeesh.
I'm sure there probably is one.
You know what? Actually, yeah. Considering how much discourse things have happened, people might have tried it. Maybe. All right, we're exploring. We're gonna pretend nothing happened. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. I did save. Okay.
Yeah, you saved her.
Yeah. We're fine. We're fine.
Hey there.
Hello there, random person that we can't see.
Came from the territory. It's not easy to leave one's home. But it had to be
A
done.
ghost.
Judith asked us so earnestly. There was no way we could have refused. We
I
can
mean,
trust
these
you,
are pretty
right?
effective ghosts.
I'd hate to end up just another pointless death.
Well, soldier whose name I
I mean-
can't even see, who's already a ghost. Like,
I mean, you're a peasant, so
oh, hey, you can say that when we're talking to Leone. Also, technically, I mean, our Pope status aside, you also were a peasant.
Kid is not a person to be trifled with. I think Captain Gerald would have liked her.
You're the
I hope
common
someday
people.
I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
Alright, what's the tournament for today? Oh, yeah, we got this.
who do you even fight now?
What?
Like, we don't fight any of the other students.
It's just mainly, at this point, it's just like soldiers.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that means we actually get to use real bows now?
I mean, you could always just, you know, bring in an armor knight who would get 0 damage. Oh shoot, we are flying. Wait a minute. I should have switched to Ignatz. I realized
Divine
a
Pulse.
problem.
A fitting
Crap. We did not consider this at all. Well,
Nope.
shoot.
I fought
Yep.
and won.
Sorry, should definitely have been Ignatz.
Or at least we should have changed Claude's class.
Yeah. Yeah. He's hoping in the next round he might be able to crit, or else he will die.
You got yourself killed.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're not really killing them, Claude, right? Right?
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna make it. Sadness. Oh well. Wow, imagine losing a bow.
Sorry,
The
but I
bow
must.
fight. I mean, at least we do get some prize money, but there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
I mean, do you see this guy's helmet?
Yeah, no. No.
Ooh.
Sorry, Claude. But at least the good thing is they don't die. They don't die in these. This is training. This isn't okay. I
I
say
don't know.
that.
According to Claude,
I say that, but like in other Fire Emblem games, right? When there's this thing called like the Colosseums,
Hmm.
and your units could die in those things. And I'm like, what is up with this?
I mean, have you ever seen any,
Judas.
Roman Colosseum movies?
I mean, yes.
Claude's got enough.
Which I get that is maybe the point, but come on.
I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn. With this, but there's something
You wouldn't think we were in a
about him
wartime
I
when you
can't
just look at
place.
that guy
Like
playing
I've
a dog.
somehow heard of him before.
I mean, the simple joys of having a pet,
Yep.
having a companion.
Having a companion in time of war. Yeah. Catherine. Oh, yeah, she just goes over how much she loves Judas.
But that was the first time I've met her in person.
Hmm.
She's the head of a prestigious noble family,
Mm-hmm.
just like Claude. The Alliance nobility is so...
Sure your girlfriend's gonna like that you're gushing over another one?
It's fine.
Kind of, but I don't mean that in a bad way. You won't find such big-hearted nobles elsewhere.
Yep, including yours?
Plus, Judith can drink with the best of them.
Jesus, Catherine, like, good God, you're like a Shakespearean play. Woman literally backstabbed her own friend, all for real. I'm like, whoa!
I'm full for once.
Don't do that.
I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself.
Alright,
Oh, but then how do we cross?
we swim. That's why we have flyers. So you're gonna start learning how to fly, right? Right?
You just see Raphael on the sidelines just flapping his arms up and down.
And he's trying so hard not to think. So, man, what's up? But yeah, you knew
I
him.
had an encounter with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago was it? Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly in love with.
Oh yeah, madly in love.
Tried to kill me. I suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was gonna die. Oh yeah, her dad, Lord Gwendol, crazy.
That would have been
crazy.
terrifying.
I never thought I'd seriously be trying to kill the guy in battle.
Well, no way, I did that.
I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Yeah, it is. I will say, all the conversations of like students that you recruit outside of your own house are so much more interesting because like they have a different perspective. Like, am I like betraying my kingdom or my
In theory, we should be on the same side as the kingdom.
yeah, but not as its kingdom or like especially any people from Black Eagles. Who are like,
To be fair, your empire is doing some nasty stuff to other people. So
I mean, I think transforming people into monsters is pretty high of a crime.
I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the
Shiny?
Adrestian
Did I say shiny?
Empire. In other words, it's even older than the monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
Oh, actually, I didn't even check people's lost items. What do we have? Oh, yeah. Are lost items no longer a thing in part 2? It's been a while. Alrighty. Everyone's actually responsible, all grown up. They don't lose things anymore. What am I doing? Baronadetta. Hey.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse.
I don't know, you're kind of in the same
By the
room.
time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Aww.
you saved her from her fate.
Awful, just terrible. Okay, Professor, I get it. I know I'll have to come out.
And proceeds to not come out. Okay. Everything is awesome. Can I leave?
No.
Can I? Oh, okay. Nope. I played this game how long and I didn't remember that?
You were distracted.
Right.
Give me some bait. Or some fish.
Ish.
Alright, gatekeeper.
Monthly check-in with the gatekeeper.
Merchant.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
His voice.
I was talking to some of the Daphnal soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has
See a shiny over there?
but they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the question. Pardon me for being curious. That said, maybe keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to.
No, of course not. I mean, she does terrify me to my soul, but it's not the.
That's not the reason.
But I came back when I heard the rumors of what you were doing.
Really?
Scars
Who
of
are
5
you?
years ago may still be raw, but it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm going to
Yes.
start up business here again.
Oh.
So I look forward to your patronage.
Cool. I forget what merchant, like what business stuff, if he was gonna be adding anything. We bought everything we needed from Anna, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Still some useful stuff. And some master seals.
I mean, might as well buy one.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
Never hurts.
It's never too late to start saving for retirement.
We have a quest.
It looks like people are slowly.
What do you
starting
mean?
to come
I already
back
get the
to
church
town.
funds, right? Right?
I guess they feel.
Oh, is that not how it works here in
when the
this?
rest of
Oh,
Ceros
well.
have returned. Peddlers have become more common too, so there'll be food
Yay.
and supplies available. After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again.
Ouch.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Okay.
Still gotta get the showers working though.
Oh, they have the saunas already, apparently. Oh, actually, never mind. It's DLC, so maybe not. Don't ask any questions. It's fine.
What used
It's
to be our
fine.
territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of
That is some very scantily clad.
Assassins. I mean, I guess that's the point. You get distracted, and then you get murdered.
For the sake of my family, I wish we could invade the Empire from there.
Oh, Ferdinand.
I do not have the power to advocate for
Look,
that.
I've saved you from the next chapter,
It's
alright?
more important. Thank you, Professor. I will not give in. Not
And as the only Black Eagles, or sorry,
We have
Black
birthday
Eagles noble, right? All the land can go to you. That's how it works. Clearly. Oh, wait, you have another conversation? Oh, it's just her. Okay.
What, don't you want to talk to the assassin?
You know what? We'll talk to the assassin. The scantily clad assassin before I get murdered.
On the north side of the Great Bridge of Murden lies the territory of.
Oh, that guy.
And to the south.
Arkham was the guy that we fought in an earlier chapter, who was kind of a pain in the butt and Lawrence wanted to murder. And in Empire, Berglius is Casper's uncle.
Military affairs for the Empire. Ever
Also a
since
guy
the
you don't
days of
see until
Emperor
3 Hopes. Kind of a cool guy, though.
The current emperor seems to have brought the corrupt nobility to heel, but Count Berkeley's looks to be an exception.
I also love how
Okay.
the profile image looks nothing like the actual model.
Don't worry about it. Harlem is not a third, not a AAA game. Don't worry about it.
The Eastern Lords have joined forces and are warring with the Dukedom.
Oof.
But I've heard nothing about that conflict as of late. It's strange. I
Hmm.
haven't heard much from my father either. I can't help but find this silence unsettling.
That's a bit disturbing. You know, hey, Felix, could you maybe talk with your dad and we could be like, join forces, you know?
All this time.
Slain?
Glad
We have like half of the kingdom on our side, so.
Spread out over Fotland. Search. It was a
Half of the
mistake
kingdom?
to abandon the monastery.
Okay, 2 students.
Now, hey,
Like, even among the old families, like, we're missing 2 big ones. And one of them happens to be the king.
Well, he's dead, right?
5 years ago, when the Imperial army attacked Garreg Mach, they moved, but in the middle of all that chaos, the hero of Daphnal's spy network is impressive.
Oh, there's Claude.
They both like her.
They do. Although Catherine is very much more like, hell yeah.
Is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack. Agreed. The bridge is basically a fortress, so the defense will be rock solid. But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter
Yeah,
the
clearly.
the wild card we need to win.
Totally. Totally. What did we also got? Oh, Cyril is on the 3rd floor.
Interesting.
And he's the one that's cleaning up all of Rhea's stuff, because, well, who else would actually want to do that?
Is it true Lady Rhea was dragged off by the Imperial Army? I heard that was
I
true.
mean, it was that, or, you know, if she was just taking a vacation. I don't think it was that, so...
They didn't
Yeah.
try to kill her, did they?
Alright, Cyril. Just don't go into the underwear drawer. Don't do it, bud.
No, no, he's not that level. He's just more of like, this person's my savior. And nothing she does can be wrong. Ever. Burning a village? I'll follow her. I'm like, no.
Good point. You gotta help her, Professor.
Oh, that was not the correct answer. They both were the same thing. In my defense. Okay. That's it. To the church. Or upstairs. Dorothea. War Council room. Run, 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 run. Oh, wait.
My apologies. How dare I pass you?
We're going to invade the Empire, which means we'll be
I
fighting.
already did the Deep of Ash. Don't, yep.
If we're attacked by
Don't
someone
make me
we
feel
know,
even worse.
think of as a friend, is it permitted to run away?
I mean, they're about to murder your friends, but
If something happens, will you keep me safe?
I didn't agree to that. We agreed to the other things. You can run away. Oh, they will follow you. Now they kill Isithia, then I'm gonna have an issue.
Oh, hello there, Professor.
No, that's what we
Did you
just
need
about.
something from me? It
I
doesn't look like
guess
you're
so.
wounded or anything.
Imagine explaining that to any of the students.
Oh my god. Like, there's a part of me like, that would be so cool. But I think I get why, because I guess it's like too,
You can come to me for
I don't know,
anything, Professor.
meta-esque, even though it's like a story reason. It is... I don't actually even remember how they explained Divine, like the Divine Pulse in the Engage games. But the Divine Pulse was a feature that they brought in Echoes, but it was always like oh, it's some mystical power. You don't really know, they don't really know that it was ever really triggered. It's just told like, oh, it's just this thing that'll keep you safe and you somehow have like free charges. And like the characters are like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. They don't really know it. They move on with their lives. It actually being like a proper story mechanic in these games, that's different. Hanneman, what's up? Nope, I want to talk to Hanneman about the crest. Yeah, have Violet defeat the commander. Easy.
Where does your talent end and your crest
And, you know,
start?
rallies.
Most intriguing. It is quite unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not
It's
have
actually
those
developing
answers
this
even by
thing called
conflict's
a
end.
bomb.
Very frustrating.
You joke about that, but future-wise, we'll get there. Also, like, other mages are capable of dropping literally a meteor on you, so at this point, like, how have we not developed bombs yet? Besides Poison Barrel?
We have Fire Barrel.
That was Fire Barrel, not Poison Barrel. Oh, no, I didn't, nope. I just want to talk to Mariette.
Legend says that
There you go.
rivers of light fell and ravaged Aelel. I was
Hmm.
reminded of that when I saw it.
I'll remember that in the future.
Professor?
Sounds
do you think
important.
those legends are true? I suppose you may be right.
This is what we
There's
call
no way to be sure.
foreshadowing.
There's still so many things we don't understand in this world.
And also, remember the bomb thing? Well, we'll get to that later.
Violet's just thinking to herself, man, I could really use a burger.
Singing. Okay.
La 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 la.
Okay, I'll just get who can use some faith.
Does this increase,
This also increases motivation. Yeah. You know. Well, Lawrence has a funny, has a fun...
he goes all, Beaker for a moment.
Yes.
The Muppets.
Oh, man. What is Muppets under? That's not Disney. That's,
It is Disney.
Wait, it is?
Oh, yeah. I think they've had Muppets for a while.
Oh, okay then. That means I should look into their Muppet series then. It's probably somewhere in their Disney Plus stuff. That's not the entrance to
Need something?
Yeah, they got it back in like 2004.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. It's been around for a while.
I remember because when I was in Disney World last, there's a Muppets show.
Oh, okay,
there.
that's cool.
Granted, that was, 10 years ago, probably at this point, maybe more.
It was true. Take it or leave it. Said it. He was making a complaint of like, I'm so concerned about leaving, somebody alone for too long. And I'm like, I'll hate you if you do. Interfere. Telling you the truth.
Reminded of my mother.
Mm.
Not in the slightest. I lost my mother long ago. I miss her.
How long ago?
What is it up with green hair characters and losing their mothers? Alright, we got 6 activity points. And what skills do we want to learn? Oh, actually, we gotta do the food.
I would like to believe
we also have Lawrence.
So, now here I am, concealing our plan. Claude's plan from No. The strategy is sound, and I've consented to it. In this fight, I will finally stand upon my own 2 feet, independent of my father's influence.
Oh yeah, you got maxed out. Okay, so I think we talked to everybody. Pretty sure we did.
Looks like it.
Alright, food, and then let's see, what skills was I focusing on last time?
Probably flying, I think.
Oh, flying? Oh, that's true, that's true. Okay. So we're gonna talk about Panman. Let's see, who's in the dumps? Marianne, Ignace.
You could be happier.
You could be happier. Shove some food at them.
I'm sorry.
I'll fondly remember eating this meal with you.
Ta-da!
Let me paint a paint.
Let me paint you a picture. Let's see. No, that wasn't it. Goals. Goals shows everyone motivation. Claude is low. We gotta fix that. Claude and Lysithia. We'll do. We have so much food. Claude. And there's Lysithia. Here we go. Claude and Lysithia.
Come on, Claude. Let me buy you a drink.
Yep.
That smell.
Eating delicious food.
Those French fries?
French fries?
Not right.
I see a drumstick. I don't know what the little, like...
They kind of look like broccoli.
Oops. Alright, my flying units, where are you? Hilda? Okay. Nope. My warping abilities are failing me. Hilda.
There they go. My basic motor skills.
Yep. Teach. You can't teach me how to fly. How do you not? How could you not teach me how to fly?
What's your flying level at?
That's a good point.
Also.
I see. Yeah, me. Let's see. Flying. We're at a D. There's totally no way. How is your flying level that low?
Oh,
Alright,
set it.
Baby Cyril?
I did see a conversation with Lysithia.
Okay.
You gotta help.
Teach me how to fly. See? He can teach me how to fly.
This
Nice. Alright. Oh.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the
Yeah,
Empire.
but you're not.
They face
And
the
that's what
Empire
matters.
from across the river. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me.
Yeah.
The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will
This will
overcome
come
the
back
Empire.
later. What can you teach? Might not be bad. Ooh. I think we get fire if we do that, though. Yay.
Basic fire.
Here. Alright, Hanneman, you can teach me to fly. And set it. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's
Exactly as planned.
Yep.
If right, the people sooner.
Teach me. God, you have so many skills. And... Wait, no, Hanneman was writing, right? Or was he flying?
I think he had one of them.
Where it is now.
You had writing? Okay, so Manuela who could fly.
Yeah.
How she can't. Well, I guess Pegasus. Teach me how to fly. She just kicks me out of a window. There you go.
I believe I
can
fly.
fly. Alright.
How incredible. What a striking
Paint
color.
you a picture.
Ah, Professor. Such a brilliant blue. I ought to grind it down.
Oh man, you figure out how to make the color blue.
Honestly, it's pretty difficult.
It is, honestly.
Blue and purple.
So difficult. Honestly, whenever you see like the hella old paintings and they do like that dark blue, you're like, oh my god, how much money did you spend on
There I
this?
go again. Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me.
No. Because you actually have a useful skill after this war.
That I'm better preparing for our next battle.
Well, useful is.
I mean, in the time of nobles, it is a hella useful skill. And if he's not a noble himself, then even more so.
Please don't say things like
Look,
that.
I'm driving all the mercenaries out of business, so like this is the next best skill you can
I
get.
gave up on my artistic dreams long ago.
Will always be room for mercenaries.
I mean, there will be, but they won't be good, so.
No. I know it's the right thing to do. I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it. I don't have a choice. And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me.
Ignis is always such a nice blend of the whole. Like, do you continue what you love fully as a pure passion?
Professor,
or...
I feel like Ignatz would be a good YouTuber then. Accepts that what he does probably won't mean much to most people, but as long as he enjoys it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what matters though, right? Anything in a creative field.
Oh, excellent. Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it.
And let's be honest, some of the art commissions that some people would ask of you, you probably would not like. Unless you enjoy drawing for a porn, then that's just a different thing. They make some serious bank. Aw. I mean, we already got your motivation up, but you know, we gotta give you. I gotta give you some.
I'm here. I wanted to take you up on your
Why did we not go outside? Why are we doing it indoors?
Very.
My room looks so sad. Like, if it wasn't for the cakes, like, you'd be fine, but it just, like...
I love how they just straight up changed the background.
Give me back the outdoors, please.
Yes?
Dang it. Gardening? You were into gardening? I guess foraging, I guess. Sadness.
2 out of 3. It's not the worst.
Oh, I'll just shove more cakes in my sadness.
I'd be happy to join you again whenever you like.
Yeah, but let's do it outside. Not in my really sad, lonely room. Alright. I think we're good. What time is it?
Alright, and that is it for this episode. So we'll see you guys in the next part.
Alrighty. See ya.